There was this streamer that me and Asmongold called out called Riley CS, and we were being called transphobic because we saw a trans dude. I don't fucking know what they are. A fucking cat, a cat boy, cat girl. I don't fucking know. I think it's like a cat girl VTuber, and then all of a sudden, like a 35-year-old dude's voice comes out of it. So I call this guy a dude. Them cheating has nothing to do with me being transphobic. I've always been that way. I'm gonna watch this video, jokes aside, and I'm gonna go into this so fair. We're gonna see what's laid out. Apparently, this person caught him, cat girl using soft aim on Battlefield 6. Let's just see what this video says, and let's see where it goes. I'm gonna be incredibly fair. Disclaimer. Call of Shame is a commentary, investigate, critique, talent that focus on gameplay behavior, public content, all streamers are content, as publicly available materials and creators, all others are opinion based on the same as absolute fact. Okay. Gotcha. Absolutely. Some bullshit.
I just got fucking
I don't know about that.
When Riley first joined Team EXE, a team clouded by cheaters and controversy, he was welcomed into the aiming community by Shimmy. By February of this year, Riley claimed his aim could now
they said him and his. This video's transphobic, guys. Man, this is crazy. Oh, it's over.
Rival aim assist, posting yet more suspicious gameplay clips, once again backed by his friend Shimmy. I was very curious to know who Shimmy...
Isn't Shimmy already a known cheater in the quote-unquote aim community? Am I nuts?
Shimmy really was. I decided to dig deeper. As his teammate, I needed more information. What I found was concerning to say the least. Shimmy himself had been banned from Call of Duty for cheating using soft aim. And for those that don't know, this cheat artificially adjusts a player's aim within a certain distance of the target, subtly pulling the...
Yeah, but I bet you he was only cheating one time, and it was just to farm clips, and there was no other time he was cheating, guys. It was just the one time, guys, I'm sure. And I bet the clips are out of context.
Crosshair toward enemy players once they enter the aimbot's field of view. Can you remember in a recent video I showed this on Riley's gameplay with the little aim bubble? That, in essence, is how soft aim works, and I'll go into more detail on it later. But for now, I want to go back to Shimmy.
Okay.
Team EXE, or XE, whatever you want to call them, I don't really care. They had to make a public statement and admit he was using soft aim.
Oh.
And because the situation was so public, they really had no other option. He eventually admitted to cheating, knowing the game was up.
Let's wait a second. Let's do some investigative journalism. We removed Shimmy Aim from Team EXE after that he has been cheating by using soft aim in his recent videos. We were not aware of his actions. We do not support or tolerate that kind of behavior at Team EXE. So these are real tweets. So this guy is a real cheater. Okay, great.
He claimed Clara had given him the cheats and that he only used them once, like they always say.
Oh yeah, it was one-time thing, guys. It was one-time thing. I was just farming some clips. Yep. Ooh.
He also insisted his aim trainer scores were
just
legitimate, but that too was proven false. He cheated in those as well. What really stood out to me was his reasoning. He said he only cheated for clips.
Oh, man. That's 3 for 3. Ooh. It was just one time. I was just farming some clips. Clara. It was Clara. Yeah, of course it was. Of course. Well, okay. So Shimmy is what? Riley's best friend? Well, of course. I mean, guys, they're just two people who are playing together. Surely they weren't just... Yeah, they would never do that. They would never cheat.
This is exactly what we've long suspected these players do.
They've grown and changed.
That's why they keep lists of alt accounts in little text files.
Ooh.
Because once one account gets banned, they just switch to another and keep farming.
Ooh, why do you got so many logins to Valorant? Ooh, why do you got so many logins to Valorant? Why is that?
Farming those insane clips.
Ooh.
Now it's all starting to make sense. The problem is, none of them realized he was cheating. Everyone called him a brilliant player.
Yep.
The aiming community is so gullible.
Aim community. Yeah. Whatever the fuck that means. As a member of the breathing community, we scoff at this.
Look for yourself.
Stupid as shit.
All these people believed he was legit, just like they do with Riley. The truth is, they simply don't know what cheating looks like. They haven't got a clue. And you know things are bad when Aimbot Amy is backing you. the very same person who vouched for Riley. Here's some gameplay where Shimmy was caught using soft aim. As I mentioned earlier, soft aim works when a cheater initially misses the target, then the automated aim correction gradually pulls the crosshair toward the enemy. It can fool the human eye, but not AI. And this is when my cheat analysis comes in.
Good.
Instantly, he's detected for soft aim.
Ooh.
So, this is what my software detected. A micro adjustment to the center of the player's bounding box. This is simply not natural, especially since it had already flagged similar pattern matches before this. Players miss targets all the time. The issue isn't the flick, it's the micro adjustments that follow. Sometimes they're subtle, sometimes obvious.
So what they were doing was flicking the mouse as far as they can to get a new target, knowing that they only have to get within a certain range, not dead on, and then the detection would lock the rest in.
Obvious, but either way, we can still detect them.
Yep.
First they miss, then the aim gently pulls toward the enemy.
Yep.
And it's not constant. Sometimes they'll toggle the cheat off and play another 20 minutes legitimately. It's all about farming the right clips.
Yep.
Remember the guy who defended Riley CS? He tried to argue it's not cheating because anyone with enough practice can snap like that.
Then you just practice that for 5 hours a day for 3 years, and you get the absolute aim demons that you see popping up today.
Yeah,
Again, for some, gaming is just a bit of time to chill out and relax. For others, it's about drinking 3 white monsters and trying to beat your personal best in an aim trainer, or farming some clips.
But in Shimmy's own confession, he admitted to spending 3,000 hours in an aim trainer, and he was still caught using an aimbot.
Yep.
That argument is weak and should never be used to justify someone as legit.
It is.
It's not about the snaps, it's about the aim correction. This is Shimmy's own
aim demon, more like unemployment demon.
gameplay
Get a fucking job, man.
recorded on Aim Trainer.
My name's Goku. I didn't cheat to get this strong or use steroids. I just spent 3 years in the hyperbolic time chamber. You can be this strong too. Goku, how about you get a job and maybe pay attention to your kid?
Looks pretty solid,
Jesus.
right? Well, now we know he was actually using an aimbot. So anyone claiming that great aim from Aim Trainer alone proves legitimacy can throw that argument out the window.
Yep.
I've just proven it false. When Carl Jost put out a video attempting to defend Riley CS,
Oh, this guy went in on me. Yep, trying to farm some really big internet updates. Yep. Oh, he said Tectone bad in 2025. Plus 1,000 karma. Good Lord, man. The moment a video starts out with Asmon and Tectone bad, I'm like, I'm good. And you know what's crazy? He said both of those things in this video. Yep, why wouldn't he?
I was honestly confused because he has some actually pretty amazing videos.
Yep.
And then I quickly realized why he did it. If you're going to make an impartial video, you should never let a blatant cheater dictate how you tell your story.
Yep. Yep.
I've seen a lot of opinions about Riley CS recently. While everyone is entitled to their own opinion, the defenses of him are simply misguided. I've written an entire PhD-level white paper on computer vision-based cheats and the urgent need for anti-cheats to step up against AI-driven exploits. In it, I go in depth on soft aim technology and the broader dangers that modern AI poses to competitive online games. Over the past 6 months, I've been investigating, researching, and reverse engineering external cheat devices to determine the most effective ways to combat them in first-person shooters. The result is a groundbreaking anti-cheat system. This system uses the same class of computer vision technology that powers self-driving cars, but applies it to gaming. It doesn't just record
I sure hope to God you didn't do that shit for free because, my God, that is some unemployed behavior.
gameplay. It monitors every pixel of every frame in real time, with multiple tools constantly analyzing for unnatural behavior. We measure key factors such as crosshair velocity, trajectory smoothness, aim decay, overall entropy, and the entry speed of the crosshair into bounding boxes. This data is recorded, patterned, and processed through dedicated data nodes, building a signature of behavior that separates human play from assisted aim. But this is precisely how we are able to detect soft aimbots reliably and early. The human eye cannot reliably spot soft aim because it is deliberately programmed to mimic natural play, as I explain in detail in my white paper. Watch closely as Guardian flags the same robotic smoothness, repeated consistently across multiple identical patterns. And just like that, we can expose soft aimbotting with confidence. The yellow boxes are Guardian's overlays, creating its own bounding boxes on top of the cheat visuals. This allows us to record precise data directly from the cheater's gameplay. The robotic, slow aim movement that tracks toward the enemy is then detected with high confidence. While the cheats are visible on screen,
crazy.
This highlights how effectively Guardian confirms aimbot activity.
Holy
the pattern
shit.
is matched, the cheat is detected, and the data nodes execute, flagging this behavior.
That's cool as
To the
fuck.
human eye, it may look like natural gameplay, but that's exactly the design.
You know what it looks like? It looks like Shroud's gameplay. Can y'all imagine if Shroud was just cheating for like 10 fucking years and nobody called him out on it? Imagine if Shroud was just cheating. I'm of the firm belief that Shroud is different. Personally, I think Bro's just different.
These so-called professional gamers and overnight experts claim Riley CS isn't cheating because, much like this clip, they simply can't spot.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, yeah, Shroud still plays like that on land. Like he's chill, bro. He's tested it so many times.
Soft aimbotting. Aimbots are engineered to mimic human-like behavior, and they have no idea what they're really looking at. It's built to evade the human eye, and they fell for it.
God, it really does
Now
look
that
fucking
you've
insane,
seen what
doesn't
soft
it?
aim looks like, let's compare Riley CS side by side with Shimmy.
Okay.
But I'm going to use the actual gameplay that got him banned. The gameplay is identical. The same snap behavior is there, but let's be clear, the snap itself is not the cheat. The soft aimbot is the mechanical auto-correction that takes over as the crosshair nears the target. The so-called pro players and Riley defenders from that strange little list they created just don't recognize what soft aim really looks like. So they gaslight the clips by overanalyzing and debunking the snaps.
Yep.
But the snaps were never the issue.
Yep.
What matters is the underlying soft aim correction. And
True.
here, the gameplay is a dead match. It's exactly the same. This is a closed case. There's nothing more to be said. Same org, same software, same circle of friends, same community. They can't defend it, so instead they make lists of people they claim are credible.
Yeah, everybody who disagrees with me isn't credible. Everybody who agrees with me is credible. Welcome to the internet in 2025.
They even included Huskers and Metaphor, two clowns who think anyone that kills them must be using an aimbot. It's laughable. I brought facts to the table, and what did they bring? Permanently banned streamers and washed content creators. I did.
Damn, brother is ripping these motherfuckers apart, dude. Well, I mean, to be fair, and I will just like, you know, playing devil's advocate, I don't think Riley is cheating because they're trans. Trans can do whatever they want, right? They can't cheat. They're allowed to do and say whatever the hell they want. So why are we being so mean to him, man? Why are we being so mean? This content creator must have forgot.
Run Riley's
He must have
gameplay
forgot.
through Guardian TrueSight, and while it clearly picked up soft aim-like behavior, the analysis was based on the Call of Duty datasets. Those models are much smaller than what we're building for Battlefield, which means some detections were missed. When presenting evidence of cheating, I need it to be 100% accurate. No room for doubt. Once the Battlefield datasets are fully integrated with TrueSight, I'll release a complete video showcasing all of the findings. Look, the evidence out there to show Riley cheating is excellent. The micro adjustments and aim corrections, just ignored. The previous bans on platforms for cheating in multiplayer games, ignored. Valorant logins and suspicious macro
that is
config
insane.
files, ignored. Crosshair overlays, you guessed it, ignored. A member of Team XC, the little aiming club surrounded in controversy that will use propaganda to gaslight members caught cheating, ignored. The fact that EA never featured his gameplay, even though it went viral with nearly 100 million views, completely ignored. On the second week of the beta, he failed to play on his original account due to a potential soft ban, yet was able to load another account, already leveled up, and play perfectly fine, ignored. Banned from multiple Battlefield forums because they know he's cheating, ignored. The only people defending this guy are radical groups and mouse and keyboard players, as they somehow believe it's an
Yeah, I'll be real, man. It's also kind of crazy that all their VODs were deleted too. I'm not gonna lie, man. There's a lot of things that were ignored, man. A lot
attack
of
on their
things.
gameplay. Cheat developers insist this person is cheating, and their so-called defense, they copied his tweet and gaslighted it, and simply ignored it. They even pretended to be Battlefield 6 developers to virtue signal for the Catgirl dude.
No way.
We all compared Riley's footage to Shimmy. It's near identical.
No way.
I ran it through my AI anti-cheat software and it
What
found him
the
guilty.
Fuck?
And their defense? He didn't cheat because he said so. And everyone saying he is cheating are transphobic, hating Nazis.
That has nothing to do with me thinking they're cheating. That's just a bonus.
With a KD of 0.3. That's the mentality of these people. That is their defense. And it's diabolical. I find Riley CS guilty. Game over.
Jesus Christ.
Please be sure to like the video. And I'll be sure to keep you all updated on any...
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, a lot of these AI channels, bro, they really just be telling it how it is. They really do. I'm not gonna lie. What are the comments saying? Seems like a pretty convincing video to me. Riley CS can now identify his band. Me being transphobic and him cheating have nothing to do with each other. 5 hours a day for 3 years. Unemployed behavior. Aiming community. Something I do who can't aim. Thank you for refusing the call this girl mayor, the creepy cat girl avatar C based on that respect. Funny if you're going to call him he, not them BS. Yeah, true. Yeah, what do you guys think? Leave a comment. Peace.